Alright, new environment. Let's go. So, these are the songs I listened to in October, and kind of late to the party on this one. So, let's just get started. First, in the Halloween spirit, is Frankenstein by Rina Sawayama. It's off of her new album, Hold the Girl, which I think this is a single. Because there was a music video for it, but I really like it, and I like the theme. I don't know, it's just, I think it's just trying to, like, piece yourself together, and it could be about, in a way of, like, mental illness. So, like, she says, put me together, thread and needle, so I'm like other people without all the evil, I'm trying to be normal, but trauma is immortal, and none of this is your fault. Oh my god, this is so unbearable, make it stop, this is more than medical, all I want is to feel beautiful inside and out, you're the only one that can save me from myself, da 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 da. Put me together one more time, love me forever, fix me right, I can be your Frankenstein. And then, like, I don't want to be a monster anymore. I think it's about, like, mental illness. Or, on this track, Rina is begging someone to therapize her. Oh, these genius people. No, but I think it's just, I think it's more about mental illness, and she's just, like, I don't think this is, like, a cry for help, but I don't think it's necessarily directed towards a person. She just wants to feel different than how she does right now. That's what I'm thinking. Next song is the Ringtone remix, by 100 Gex, but the one with Charlie XCX, Rico Nasty, and is it Kara Banu? I don't know. Ringtone remix. Yeah, Kira Benito, which, okay. Basically, 100 Gex is not on this song, you know. They made the whole song, and, like, the lyrics and stuff, but this is, like, primarily sung by Charlie XCX. So, like, Charlie XCX sings the chorus, really, and she gets her own verse. When he calls me, I go crazy. Call me with my friends, it doesn't faze me. Windows down, riding in the SUV, and I'm spilling champagne all on my screen screaming, which I really like how she says that. And then it's Kara Bonito. Your ringtone could be anything, a barking dog, revved engine, whatever captures your attention, which I like in her verse. I like in all 100 Gex songs, there's these, like, random, it sounds like they're randomly hitting the keys on a soundboard, and so, like, random sound effects are coming up, so, like, that. Would you like to hear my voice, or is it hard to talk when you're scared of where the call is coming from, which is weirdly philosophical, so, she's got me thinking mid-song, and then Charlie sings the chorus again, and then Rico Nasty comes in with this banging verse, like, absolutely amazing. I think I might be addicted to your kisses, love struck baby, you're the piece I'm missing. I know you're what I'm looking for in it, and I'm so tired of wishing we can do it now or later, it don't make a difference. Which, she sings that whole part, and then she gets into her rap flow of, he sent me a text saying, see you when you get here. I was only last week, but I won't be next year. I was lonely last week, but I won't be next year. I like when she says, I be in the front like Rudolph the reindeer. So, you know what that means. I can tell you got a crush, that's a reason why you came here. And then she ends the singing portion, and she's just like, not the singing, the rapping portion, and then she goes back to the singing, and she said, you ain't gonna lie, just be honest with yourself, you wouldn't be here if it was for anyone else. And then, Caro sings the bridge, which is a nice breakdown, and then Laura tries to start again, and then, And then she like passes like she starts singing and then she like passes the torch off to Charlie and she's like, "Can you sing this again?" So that means like they're not really in, like 100 gecs are not really in the song. So yeah, but I really like the remix. And it's crazy that Rico Nasty and Charlie XCX collabed on a 100 gecs song. But no, it makes sense because Dylan Brady like helped with the production of Charlie XCX's How I'm Feeling Right Now album. And then also Dylan Brady produced a song for Rico Nasty. It's her hyperpop song iPhone, which is debatably one of the best songs to ever exist. Anyways, next song is Sleepwalking by All Time Low, which I think that's like their only single they've released this year, right? And I really like it. It feels more poppy again, because you know, all those like pop punk bands are just slowly going into pop, which is really weird, that pipeline. But it's whatever. I like it still. I like how it starts off, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame, it's all fun and games, so I don't want to play now. And then run away, run away, run away, it's easy to see, but it's harder to say now. Which Alex kind of sings in like this like weird lower registry. Which I like. Anyways, I think, I don't know if you, the chorus is like really powerful. He just puts a lot of emotion into this song, which I love emotional songs. So it's like, wide awake for it, but just feels wrong, stay in bed till the whole year's gone, wake me up when it's over. It's like, I don't know, it just feels so like desperate, and I love I love those emotional desperate songs. So it's like in the second verse he's like, took a flight to the west coast, I fell asleep at the window, suddenly I feel my body falling fast in the visions of you moving on to someone else, which I really like. I don't know, it sounds like romantic, that's not the word, but when he's like, falling fast into visions of you moving on to someone else, I'm a picture left on your shelf, it just like feels, he's trying to win this girl back, I feel. And then and then after the bridge, when the last chorus hits, it's so good. Because like he kind of, Alex sings up an octave and it's like, it's really more emotional. So I love screaming that in my car, and that's it. I think it's a good single. I don't know if it's like a comeback single. I don't know when they released their last thing, their last project. It was Ghost Story last year, but that was just a feature, and then PMA was another single, I think, for their tour. Once in a Lifetime, that was also a single. I don't know, I think they're just branching out. I mean, they released an album in 2020, so yeah, and they're already an established band. I don't know. Anyways, next song is Send My Love to John by Rina Sawayama, and I could talk about that song for decades because I don't even need to look up the lyrics, I'm just like, I know them in my head. So it's about, it's weird. I like when musical artists experiment and write songs about stuff that are just like fake and didn't happen to them. Like Folklore, Taylor Swift, she wrote a lot of random made up scenarios that never happened to her. So like Betty, the whole love triangle thing, she just made up, which I love. I think it's so funny because there's really no limit on songwriting and what you want to write about. So in Send My Love to John, Rina Sawayama sings in the perspective of this Japanese mother, and she had to leave her own mother. It starts off talking about her story and how she left Japan and immigrated to America to start a better life for herself and her son. Let me look up the lyrics. Because I think it's one of the best songs of the year that was released. Send My Love to John. It's just so well written, and apparently she described this as like a country ballad, emotional country ballad, which is kind of weird, but it's an acoustic ballad. Yeah, so she said, crossed the border in the summer of 73, left my mother to go after the American dream, threw away my name, it's easier when the sound's the same, which sucks ass. No, that lyric resonates, not personally with me, but it's just, I've noticed a lot of so many foreign, is that the right word? No, people who come over to America, they change their name to make it more palatable for English speakers. Like, my boyfriend had a friend in college, and he was an exchange student from China, and everyone called him Frank, and that was not his real name. He just chose it. It's just weird. I don't like it. I think one of my coworkers telling me about how his grandmother changed her name to blend in with the American people. It just sucks. I hate that people feel the need to do that. It just sucks. Anyways, but verse 2, all I wanted was for you to have a better chance, go to college, find a good girl that you'd take to a dance, pictured you with her, but that was never who you were, because, I don't think a lot of parents, especially from the older generations, never really expect their children to be gay because of the heteronormative society. So that's just another thing. And then the first chorus goes crazy. It's insane. She says, and I'm sorry for the things I've done. I've misguided love to my only son, trying to protect you, but I guess I was wrong, so send my love to John, which is, I'm assuming, her son's lover. And it's just so well written because, it takes a lot of balls to apologize for how you behaved and really grew. I feel like it's fake because Rina Sawayama is not a mother. This never happened, but it's just so emotional. Verse 3, saw the way the kids treated you every day at school. I should have blamed them, but instead I hid behind the Bible's rule. Prayed to God above, but all you needed was my love. So she just believed in what the Lord said, and was like, being gay is a sin, being gay is wrong, and didn't stand up for his son. And then that chorus repeats, and then, oh, no. In that second chorus, she said, we both had to leave our mothers to get the things we want, which is insanely heartbreaking. It's crazy. She's just talking about how she's sorry for how she acted, and she understands why her son left her, because she did the same thing to her mom. And it's just insane, that cycle. It sucks. And she understands why he left her, and she apologizes. It's crazy. It's just growth. The bridge, and I see that he takes care of you from the food he makes. He's there for you in all the ways I never was, which is insane. Oh my god. And then the line changes finally in the final chorus. She says, but I love to see you happy and right where you belong, so send my love to John, which is, oh my god, this song, I think it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. It's just, I like the growth that's shown throughout this song. And this crossed the border in the summer of 73. So I guess 50s, 60-year-old. It's just the growth of a mother. And I don't know. It's really tore at the heartstrings. It still tears at my heartstrings. Every time I listen to it, I'm just like, oh my god. It's such a good song. But it's fake. It's fake. Anyways. Next song. Complete 180 from that is Make Believe by Juice WRLD, which I didn't know existed. I didn't know the song existed. Apparently Death Race for Love, his sophomore album, has had a bonus track version on streaming services, and I just now listened to it, and I did like a lot of the songs. Make Believe, I think I just put on there because I just thought it was so funny. I just think it's funny because I think I figured she was gonna break my heart regardless. So I took her out and dumped her in the garbage. That stupid bitch done turned herself into a target. I'm just like... it's so violently misogynistic, it just takes me aback. It's so funny to me, if that makes sense. Like, it's just shocking. Yeah, I figured she was gonna break my heart regardless, which isn't even the girl's fault. It was just him and his feelings. So I took her out and dumped her in the garbage, and then it's just like, one, you did that to yourself. You were the one who made this misconception up in your head, and then you dumped your girlfriend because you didn't want to get hurt, which makes sense. I mean, I guess that's it is a coping mechanism, pushing the people you love away. But then he had the audacity to say that stupid bitch. I'm just like, personally, I know Juice WRLD, his songs really cater towards the misogynistic boy community with all girls are the same. But then it's just like, oh my god, I've listened to a lot of Juice WRLD songs, and I have not heard a statement more blatant than that from Mr. World himself. Like, that stupid bitch done turned herself into a target. It's just... it takes me aback. It's just so funny. And that's all I have to say about that, because it's just so... I'm just like... I had to think about it for so long. Next song is Sea of Thieves by Snack Runner, which I thought Lil Nas X made, because this guy, he sounded like Lil Nas X. Because I was like, is this a Lil Nas X song? But it's not. And it's just a really good song. I listen to it all the time at Vivi's. Sea of Thieves, we're sailing with the team. We're heading up north as far as the eye can see. We're carefree. We have no need to flee. I hit a skeleton in my... I don't know the last line, and I'm not looking up the lyrics. I know it by heart, but also I don't. So that was a lie. But I just listened to it at Vivi's because it's really good. It's just so funny. Like, I love video game songs. They're just like... It's just so... It's an ironic song, and I love ironic songs. Next song is Part of the Band by the 1975, which I think that album came out in October. Yeah, Being Funny in a Foreign Language, I think it came out in October. I know Part of the Band is a single, but I really got into it last month. She was part of the Air Force, I was part of the band, which is so funny. It's the lead single. I don't know. It's like, it's really weird. They switched up genres, I think, in this album specifically. It's weird because it's reminiscent of their old style of music, but also not. It's something completely new. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a new style of the same branding, I'd say. So it's like if a sneaker company just released a new season of sneakers, I'd say. I don't know. That's all I can think right now. Also, Matty Healy, he said, I fell in love with a boy, it was kind of lame. Which is weird. I don't know. Because I don't think Matty's specifically talked about his sexuality, but I just feel like, I know he said the F slur, And people clapped at him and was like, you can't say that. And I think he said he was straight. I don't know. It's just, he doesn't have to come out. It's just weird because you can't say that word. I don't know. It's so weird because in the Me and You Together song, he said, I'm sorry that I'm kind of queer. He's not. 2, he wrote, and performed, Jesus Christ 2005, God Bless America, or Jesus Christ 2005, God Bless America. I don't even know. That title was crazy. And it was just him about being gay and, like, talking the conflict of being gay and religion, da 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 da. And he said the F slur in Roadkill, and then now he's like, I fell in love with a boy. Like, I gotta Google this. Matty Healy gay. I don't know. I guess it's just, okay. I'm looking. Okay, he said, I've kissed beautiful men, but I don't want to fuck them. It stops for me when it comes to sex. Yeah, people trying to put a label on your sexuality, who cares? I just feel like you can't say stuff like that if you're not gay. Or if you're not, I don't know. I just leave it alone, and I listen to it, and I'm just like, oh. It's really weird to me. So I like listen to it, but I don't absorb it. If that's it. So I'm just like, Maddie, you can't keep doing this, but I mean, I can't stop you. Anyways, then he goes, enough about me now. You gotta talk about the people, baby. But his voice goes insanely deep. He's like, you gotta talk about the people, baby, which is insane. I like this song. He also said, I like my men how I like my coffee, full of soy milk and so sweet it won't offend anybody. I just think I don't know, Matty Healy, he's always talking about the culture and stuff like that, getting canceled. Am I ironically woke, the butt of my joke? I just think this whole song's like a whole, like, not cultural, but like a more pop cultural, I guess that would be, song. It's really like a 2022 song, or just a nowadays song. So oh my god, I just almost knocked over my entire heating system, so I'm just gonna... Anyways, next song is The 1975 by The 1975, which was the opener of this album, and it changed. So it used to be this classic opening track. It's for their first 3 albums. It was this same song but made in this style of what the album was. their last album it changed, and then this album it also changed, which I know, like, I liked the tradition. One, it was probably tried and true. And two, they got rid of it during Notes on a Conditional Form, their 2020 album. But this year, I mean, they said the Music for Cars era was done, so that's like that 3 albums, and it was wrapped up, and now Notes on a Conditional Form and Being Funny in a Foreign Language, it's kind of starting their new era. So like, yeah, it makes sense they changed it. It's just kind of sad, but it's fine. I think this is just I think it's a really good opener for this album. And it's funny because the first lyric is "things will get bigger if you know what I mean." But your friends aren't thick, so they can't come in. What the hell? I think I've got a boner, but I can't really tell. I don't know. I was off. When it comes to this song, not this song specifically, but this entire album and the 1975's new sound, it's really hard for me to put into words what it sounds like and what it feels like. I know I talk about music all the time. I don't know. I know it's like this 80s synth pop type of thing, but I think some of the tracks, they're more stripped, and they kind of give me like spoken word poem vibes, if that makes sense. So this whole opening track is kind of like a spoken word poem, but like not really. I don't know. I just know that I don't know. It just feels like an ambiguous song, which is good because it's the opener to a song, and it's just this weird like ambiguous song. There's no real ending. The music fades out, and the whole line is just, "I'm sorry if you're living in your 17," which I empathize with people that are living now. The 1975 just has these weird like youth things. I don't know. They talk about the youths. Like in I forget what it's called. Give Yourself a Try. She was the kid with the box tattoo on her arm. I forget what it was. It was like some 16-year-old that committed suicide. I don't know. They're always just the 1975, starting with A Brief Inquiry into Online Relationships. They've just been really current with their music, and they've been referencing things in their music that happen nowadays. I don't know. They're just I don't know. I'm just gonna move on because I have no words. Next song is Bleach by 5 Seconds of Summer, which is a song I really like. They released their new album, 5/5, but I think they actually released it in like July, and I just never listened to it. Because it takes me a while to listen to albums. I need to listen to a lot of more albums before the year comes up, because I want to do one of those album reviews like I did 2 years ago. I didn't do it last year, but I want to do it again. I don't know, I just kind of like the chorus of, "If there's bleach in in the hallways, I can start over bleaching my hair just to get away. I'm washing it out till I figured out living without you." I just think it's like a breakup thing. I don't know why this album is more of a breakup album, because they're all really happy in relationships. So I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I just like the spinning down the drain thing. It's just changing and getting better, and just I don't know, just changing yourself after a breakup. Fresh start. That's really what the song's about. But I really like it's more emotional, but it's not necessarily a downer. So it's not one of their songs like Amnesia, but it's not one of their like happy songs. Like Woke Up in Japan. I don't know. It's this middle ground and this melancholy feel. It's a positive song with a melancholy feel, which I like. I like those songs. Next song is also a Five Seconds of Summer one. It's Bloodhound, which is one of the more popular songs off this album. Which I like too, because it feels different. I don't know. He's kind of like, they're kind of horny in the song. I love the heat. I love the noise. I love my name inside your voice. Do you still feel it all? I want to feel it all. Dang. Bloodhound, picking up the vibes all around. I'm dumb enough to drown it out. Now I can't let it go. I'm living in the violet sounds. I'll kick with the friends I found. Oh, I can't let it go. I have no idea what the fuck that means. I don't know what that means. Like, a bunch of songs nowadays, people are just saying random things, and I honest to God, I don't know what they mean, but it sounds good. And then, also what I would really like about this song is there's a Michael feature, or not a Michael feature, but all four of the boys sing. And there've been Michael prominent songs. It's just, I feel like Luke and Callum get more of their spotlight in songs, and then it goes Michael and then Ashton. So I like when Michael sings. He sung his teeth into the bone, he took an L and he won't go home. I don't know why they said that. I didn't even know that was in the song. But yeah, I just like the Michael verse. And the Ashton bridge is crazy. We keep on dancing when the room is on fire, spend all our money on dirty desires. We keep on dancing when the room is on fire, and I can't let it go. I just like the song. It's carefree. It just sounds all carefree. I don't even know what it's about. Bloodhound, I'm picking up the vibes around. Like, what the... I don't know. Oh my god, I just almost spilled this on my computer, and I would have died. Anyways, next song is Pop Star by Rico Nasty, which, I think it's a single. It never got put on a song, because Rico Nasty just makes songs. Which I love Rico. And the chorus is just really repetitive. Pop star, rock star, pop star, rock star. She's just saying lines, and then in the middle, she's saying these lines, and then in the middle, she's just saying pop star, rock star, pop star, rock star. So, like, you're texting me every time I drop pop star, rock star, pop star, rock star, Balenciaga, my jeans and my Crocs, pop star, rock star, pop star, rock star, rock star. You go and get mad and say some shit you don't mean. I go to the store and buy some shit I don't need. Love that line. I need a vacation somewhere on the beach. Said he wanna roll with a pop star, rock star, pop star, rock star, pop star. I don't know. I think it's just about her fame and stuff like that. You think it's so easy. I would love to see you try. You think that's expensive. That's the shit I love to buy. I say, damn, I don't need nobody. And they always ask me why. I'm not good at I love yous and I'm addicted to goodbyes. I love that line. It's like the standout line of the song. And I get that line stuck in my head a lot. I'm not good at I love yous and I'm addicted to goodbyes. But I just think it's a catchy little song. Yeah, it's just a nice little song. I like it. I like it a lot. Next song is Time Flies by Rico Nasty. Which apparently she made that song for the Madden 2020 soundtrack. I did not know that Rico Nasty made a song for, like, the video game Madden soundtrack. Apparently, my boyfriend told me that they get a lot of black artists to write songs for the Madden soundtrack. It's just insane, because, it's insane because I was with my boyfriend who was watching something on TikTok, and it was a football reel, and I heard the audio, and I was like, this sounds like Rico Nasty, and I was like, click on the sound, and he did, and it was literally Rico Nasty, Time Flies, and he was like, oh yeah, she made a song for the Madden soundtrack, she was on the Madden soundtrack, and I was like, what? No one told me. And I like it because it's more, hyper poppy. It's on the hyper poppy side, which is crazy. That's a crazy song that she wrote for the Madden soundtrack. I don't want to be on the ground when time flies. Had so many friends go and wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Eyeball a bitch, don't need no scale. I've been on my shit, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, hail. I like, she says, keep me on the ground because my name ring bells. I never used to think I'd be on magazine covers. They always try to... It's just about fame again, which I feel like is a nice type of song. It's just so weird that it's on the Madden soundtrack. Rico Nasty and Madden is just something I never thought would be put together. Next song is My Microphone by Poppy, and that's off of her first album, Poppy.Computer, because I re-listened to it because I see all these Reddit tier lists with Poppy, and people are putting songs off of Poppy.Computer above some of her metal songs, and I don't agree with that. Once I saw someone put Fuzzy over freaking Blood Money, it doesn't sit right with me. So I listened to it again, and I'm unironically becoming a Poppy.Computer stan. And I like My Microphone because it is weirder. It is a weirder track. Where's my microphone? And she's like, I need to go. She has this like weird falsetto. Where's my microphone? I need to sing a time-sensitive thing. And then the pre-chorus is so fun and like so poppy. She's like, I've wasted all this time and trying to get what's mine. Can someone help me find my microphone? It's just crazy to hear this song compared to like Dark World or Say Cheese. It's crazy, her range. But I just like this. It's more just, it's so stupid. I don't know. Stupid's not the right word. Trivial. It was Poppy.Computer is a bunch of YouTube songs because this was her first album and she wasn't away off the YouTube scene. So yeah, it's just a bunch of YouTube songs, but I like this one the best. So and then the final song is Pocket by Poppy, which is off of her Stagger EP, and which I was just talking about. It's crazy, her range. She's like, I forget I think Pocket's one of the best off of this new EP. I fold myself so small to fit into your pocket. It's grungier. I think that it's a grungier song. It's like her off of Flux. I think she's just really experimenting, which you can do. And she's just found herself more in like the grunge alt scene rather than the pop scene. I made exceptions to my rules for you. I'd forget who I am for you. I ruin every plan for you. I forgot how to stand because I stood for you. Which that line goes crazy. I stood for you. Which I like. I love songs where they have these lines and then they go at the end and they just turn it all around and put it back on themselves. So the only instance I can think of right now is Who Shot Cupid by Juice WRLD, and how all the lines, he's like, she knew me well, ugh. All the drugs I did, they were worth it. And then in one of the final versions of the chorus, they were like, he was like, all the drugs I did, they weren't worth it. Now I'm worthless. So it's like that. So instead of saying, I forgot how to stand because I stood for you, in the end she says, I'm a better man than you. Now I can stand and it's not for you. So I love when artists turn around their lines on the final, like their choruses on the final one. It just makes me happy. And I listened to a lot of songs in October. I think that's not a lot. It's 14. But yeah, that's way more than I listened to in September. So, see you next month.